people, it's Ursula. How you doing? So, if you watched me for a while, probably have noticed that I have an accent. And that's because I'm originally from Brazil. Though my sister said that I don't have a Brazilian accent, she says that I created my own accent. I don't know how you do that, but apparently I did. But the point is that English is not my mother language, meaning I had to learn English. Although you also learn your mother language. English is not my first language, okay people? That's the point. So today I'm gonna tell you guys some struggles that you have when you speak 2 languages or more. You will, in the middle of the conversation, slip in a word that is not on the language of the conversation. And I do that all the time with my sister. I'm gonna give you guys an example, and for the first time in this channel, I'm speaking Portuguese. Yay! Eu tava atrasada, não saí correndo de casa. Aí eu tava na esquina, perto do ponto de ônibus. Mas aí o bus vai lá e passa. You probably recognize the word bus. It's a pretty simple word, and I said the word bus in Portuguese in this sentence. But for some reason, I do that a lot. I say a word that is in Portuguese, and then I say the same word in the same sentence in English. Why? I don't know, but it happens a lot. If I'm not talking with someone that knows both languages, it's a nightmare. But my sister understands me. She speaks English and Portuguese, and a lot of my friends and my parents, they do speak English. But the problem is, when someone doesn't know both languages, that sucks. Because you're gonna have like a really long and awkward silence while you try to figure out the word, a very simple word that you forgot. When you're learning Portuguese in school, you're like beautiful in grammar, even though grammar it's like If you study English and think that grammar is hard, try studying Portuguese. It's like a nightmare. So you're studying grammar and you know how to speak correctly. And then you're studying English and you know how to use the grammar correctly. But once you actually have to use it in real life, you're gonna mix and match all the rules with both languages that you know. And that's not helpful because it doesn't make any sense. Most of the time I have no idea if my grammar is correct, but I just spill words out of my mouth and hope it makes sense. You're gonna create words as well. On your own language, sometimes you create words that make sense. But once you know 2 languages, that's 4, you're gonna get a piece of this language and a piece of this language and mix them together and mix the rules, and you're gonna create a very weird word, and that word will make sense for people that speak both languages, but really it's a monstrosity of a word. I'm the master of creating new words. I always did that with Portuguese. I started doing this with English, and now I'm just mixing languages all together. It's just like a huge mess. And you may have noticed that I'm using a lot of blah, 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 sound effects to represent my feelings, because right now I'm not able to think about a word that expresses that, so I'm just saying so you guys can understand. And I started doing that exactly because I unlearned both languages. Sometimes I don't know how to speak.
Right here.
So that was it for today's video. If you enjoyed, please give it a huge thumbs up. And if you speak more than 1 language, please comment down below some of the struggles that you have because of it. And if you want to see more of my face, don't forget to subscribe. I post videos every single Friday, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye!